kind of just recap last week. What did you like about your game against SPU? Obviously, you guys dominant. You got off to such a great start. You actually got off to a really good start in both games
Yeah.
against SPU and also Montana State Billings. What's up, buddy? You want to say hey to Coach? You want to say hey, Coach McCarthy?
Hi, Coach McCarthy.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
That's my son Landon. So there you go. Give him a shout out on the podcast. All right, but you got off to really good starts. Now Caitlin, you want to say hi?
All
You want to say
right.
okay? Hey,
Two
yeah,
cameos.
yeah, yeah. Two cameos. Yeah, you say hey, yeah. All right. Um, so talk about the starts that you guys had. Obviously, they were fantastic. Obviously, a little bit different outcome against Montana State Billings, but you had to be pleased with the way you at least started the game.
Yeah, I thought we defended well both at the beginning of both games. SPU started out with some steals and some buckets early on, and I think we kind of broke them early. It was kind of like we kind of won the game in the first 3 or 4 minutes in that game, and so that was really helpful, especially with what happened. And SPU played Northwest Nazarene tough, and they played
Right.
Central really tough. The previous week, so we were dialed in on them. We were definitely not looking over that team. And then with Billings, we just knew from day one. I mean, that was kind of the game we had circled on our calendar, and I'm sure they did too, coming off 2 losses. So we had a good physical start to that game, and even offensively, what we were trying to do, we did a good job executing. We had a couple of calls not go our way, and I think it got into some of the players' heads. They were footwork calls, and we didn't really get after him as a coaching staff because we didn't really believe that two of them at least were probably not travel calls. And I think sometimes, especially when it's a young player, I think Ashlyn kind of got taken out a little bit mentally there. And that's a good one for her because the whole year has come so easy for the kid. She's not having a year like most normal freshmen do.
Right.
So it was kind of like, hey, this happens sometimes, kiddo. It's not going to go your way, and you got to be able to respond in the second half. So I think it was a good learning opportunity for her. And but yeah, in terms of the start of the game, I mean, we jumped on them both, and I was really pleased with that. But I think definitely in the second game, we ran out of steam physically and mentally in that game.
Well, how much in that second game came down to just, I mean, depth, right? I mean, your
Yeah.
player's short now. I mean, how much of that actually contributed? You get into the third and fourth quarters, just not having enough go-to players, to come off the bench for you guys.
Yeah, that I mean, and our depth gets hurt too.